Today, the co-sponsor of Initiated Measure 28, the so-called grocery tax measure, is responding to criticism against the bill. This includes what opponents said last week, that the measure would hurt the state's budget, which has one of the lowest tax revenues in the country. Grant Green has the latest in the back and forth in our top story here at 6. Grant.
Hey, Andrea. Opponents have criticized the ballot measure for being poorly written many times, and now they are also saying that the measure will cause budget volatility.
The amount of money that will be lost in a repealed sales tax and whether or not municipalities will be able to tax on consumable items is not consensual for either side. But what is clear is that the state will see some loss in revenue, and the two sides don't agree on whether or not the state is in position to lose out on any of that tax revenue.
It's a very regressive, some would argue immoral tax.
Rick Weiland, the co-sponsor of IM28, has continued to point to Governor Kristi Noem's campaign record when she advocated to remove the state's sales tax on groceries.
Even her chief of Bureau and Finance, Jim Twilliger, said, we've got a healthy economy. We're exceeding revenue projections. We can afford to do this.
However, like the fiscal note that has been cited by Dakotans for Health, opponents say a lot of Weiland's information is out of date.
That quote was made in January of 2023, before the legislature cut more than $100 million out of the South Dakota state budget. It doesn't apply today, and he knows that.
Once again, opponents are insisting that IM28 is not the solution to the tax burden on low-income families.
If a state sales tax increase is off the table, that only leaves a property tax increase or the potential for a state income tax.
Currently, South Dakota is 44th in the country in total tax burden at 6.44%.
And as a reminder, the voter registration deadline is on Monday, so if you want to vote on the issue, be sure to go to your local county auditor's office and register to vote. Andrea?
All right, Grant, thank you.